rejection effect. Have you ever shared an idea and it just landed with silence? Or found out about a meeting you weren't invited to, even though you thought you should have been there? That uncomfortable sting you felt, that's the rejection effect in action. Rejection hurts, literally. It's just not in your head. Rejection, whether it's clear-cut or subtle, real or perceived, has a deep emotional and psychological impact. It challenges our sense of worth and belonging, and it can trigger feelings of anxiety and stress. Over time, even the small rejections, the ones that no one talks about, can quietly chip away at confidence, trust, and collaboration. The science backs this up. Neuroscience specifically shows that social rejection lights up the same areas of the brain as physical pain. That's why it hurts. Our brain treats exclusion as threat, and this reaction isn't a sign of weakness, it's biology. We are wired for connection. Rejection incurs a hidden cost to organizations. So when we are ignored, dismissed, or excluded, our nervous system kicks into gear. We might get defensive, withdraw, or just switch off quietly. And these aren't just individual responses, they ripple across teams and cultures, often in ways we don't notice until the damage is done. These moments might seem minor, but collectively they have a cost. They shape how people behave, perform, and connect. And if they go unaddressed, they quietly undermine engagement, retention, and productivity. Now, this happens to all of us. I'll be honest, I feel it too. When something I've put thought and heart into is overlooked, it stings. And I know I'm not alone. Whether you are a teenager trying to find your place, a professional putting yourself out there, or even a CEO presenting to a board, rejection feels the same. The difference isn't whether we feel it. The difference is how we respond to it. What can we do about it? Now, here's the good news. That response is something we can train. It starts with awareness, with tools, with language. Because while we can't always stop rejection from happening, we can absolutely change how we move through it. Now, a simple tool, affect labeling. Now, this tool is based on the work of neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman. The idea is simple. When we put our emotions into words, we reduce the intensity of those emotions. It calms the brain's threat response by almost 30 to 40%. And it gives us more control over how we react. So instead of just saying, hey, I'm upset, try something more specific. Hey, I feel disappointed, a little embarrassed, slightly hurt, and unsure what to do next. Or I feel let down, exposed, and I'm questioning whether my voice really matters in this team. When we get precise with our feelings, we stop them from overwhelming us. And that helps us respond more intentionally. Now, this matters, rejection matters, not just for our own well-being, but for the culture we create in our organizations. Because performance isn't just about skills or strategy, it's also about emotional energy. And when rejection lingers unspoken, it drains that energy quietly, but powerfully. In our upcoming podcast, we're going to dive into what really happens in the brain when we are rejected, why it hurts more when it comes from people we care about, science-backed strategies to deal with rejection more constructively, and how to keep showing up, especially when we're taking risks that might not land. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, to feel seen, valued, and connected. And if we can build that for ourselves and each other, the whole system thrives. Let's explore this more in an upcoming Basecamp podcast. We'll see you there.